All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Every time we talk about buying a gun and having a home defense plan, people usually tell you, well, I don't really go to any places that I'm going to get in trouble, right? I mind my own business. I stay home. I don't do anything. But what people are trying or not realizing is that means nothing. That truly mean nothing. The devil is out there to kill and destroy, and he's going to show up to your house. He really will. And you know what? You may be minding your own business, and next thing you know, you have a guy in your front door doing or attempting to do something bad to you. I'm going to show you this video. This guy, again, we could kind of react to it, talk about it. Let me know what you think. Obviously, click that subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. You guys know the deal. And again, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But we're going to share this right here. And this is just a regular dude, a regular gentleman. He bought a gun about 8 years ago. I think he took some classes or something like that. So, again, let me show you what he's saying.
To do what I had to do to save my life.
Meso Jackson awoke around 4:30 Tuesday morning to a man pounding on his door and yelling. Parts of the encounter captured on his Ring doorbell camera at his home on Salem Street on Detroit's west side.
I tell you, some of you guys that don't have cameras or Ring cameras and things like that, do it. Do it. It's just really beneficial. This video is not about that, but very, very beneficial. I got the Arlo cameras, and I like him very much.
Somebody owe him some money or something. I say, ain't nobody owe you no money. I don't know what you talking about.
Jackson says he tried to reason with the man from inside his house.
He wouldn't leave, so I dialed 911.
While he waited for police, he said things escalated from there.
He went around the window back there and bust that window out.
Fearing the destruction wouldn't stop, Jackson then armed himself.
Came outside and said, man, you gotta leave. You can't be doing this. You can't be doing this. So you gotta leave. So he had his gun. He had reached for his gun. He pulled his gun out, and I had to defend myself. So I had to shoot him. I did because of that.
Firing 4 shots.
All right, I'm gonna give you a couple tips right here. And again, some of those tips are not really to, to like sideline this or say that he did anything wrong or anything like that. But some of you guys are watching, maybe we learned something out of this. So essentially, you got the guy. He was creating some issue. He told him he had to leave. He armed himself, which is good. I wouldn't arm myself automatically. It should be like that. If somebody's banging on your door and you could see it through the camera at 4 o'clock in the morning, you know it's not a bad, it's a bad thing. Arm yourself automatically, right? He also called the police, which is fantastic, right? He also tried to communicate with him, which is good, right? He constantly, he told the guy, hey, nobody owe you any money, kind of leave. He called the police. So you could see how he took steps before he got into that deadly force encounter. And to me, that's always good because, if you go to court, that's going to be played out, right? What do you did? How do you did? Do you call the police? Do you tell the guy to leave? At one point, the guy obviously wants to make entry into the house, and he breaks the window. He tries to come in. Now, here's my advice to some of you guys. I know he came out of the house. I would have never come out of the house, right? And again, we're trying to do the best we came here, but I would not come out of the house. If you walk out of the house, you walk into the unknown. You don't know who's outside. He could be there with multiple people. So again, multiple people could be ambush you and attack you, and again, you in the outside, you are in the unknown. So stay inside the house. You know that is the known. Also, keep this in mind. When you're walking outside, you walk away from cover. The guy had a gun, so in case of a fight, it wouldn't be places for you to find cover as easy as inside the house. So my advice would have been, hey, look, if somebody's trying to break on that window, will be like, continue to stay inside, call the police, hold that phone so 911 is on the phone and speaker, continue to give him command, continue to do what you got to do and tell the guy to leave. And obviously, if at one point you feel that deadly force is necessary, you do what you do, but obviously you're going to have to answer for that. So this is an interesting call. This is an interesting event. The guy's minding his own business. Somebody comes to his house and probably the guy was crazy on something because obviously the guy didn't owe him any money and it got bad. And you could see how easily it could go from sleeping in your house, minding your own business, to actually shooting someone. That is insane to me. But again, let me see if there is anything else that this gentleman wants to say.
They hit the man in the chest, killing him.
It was me or him at that point. I didn't want to hurt nobody, but he just wouldn't quit.
When police did arrive, Jackson says he followed their orders, led away in handcuffs for questioning.
He threatened to kill me.
Knowing he was a lawful gun owner and also aware that police had an investigation to do.
I'm like, shut This guy wouldn't leave, and he tried to kill me, and so I didn't do nothing to the guy. You know, I'm like, that's a part that was kind of sad.
Hopeful that the law would be on his side once police heard his story.
You can't help but defend yourself. You ain't got no choice but to.
And sharing his story with us, hoping that someone might take away a lesson or two from his encounter.
Got to be on guard.
What a crazy situation. What a crazy situation right here. So, again, just want to let you know, or I want to show you this example right here because, you know, we always get in the conversation that why you need a gun. You know, I'm sure you have family members that are constantly telling you why you need a gun. Well, here we go. Copy this video and send it to them. Appreciate you guys watching. And as always, God is in control.